The straight skinny is just this. You were told as the media. I was told as your governor. Our people were told too that we'd have a budget from the leadership today. Now just think about this. I'm going to go over to my little whiteboard. Look, today is halfway. We're halfway there. Today we were promised a budget. No budget. Now, think about this. Last year we spent an unbelievable time on raw milk. Did we not? Now we're spending time on deer antlers. I mean, really? This right here is the sole and only piece of legislation that has to be passed. It's the most important to all of us in every way, shape, form, or fashion. It's got to be done. I have no clue why in the world it's not being done. Now I'm going to sit down here and I'm going to talk to you I'm going to go back over here. Now listen, let me tell you just this. I've told you that it doesn't matter to me if you're a Republican, a Democrat, or an independent, have I not? But I want to tell you today just this. You better think of the courage and the boldness and the creativity and the hope and the pathway that the Democrats are up there trying to give us. Now you have some within the Republican Party that are doing the same thing. And then you've got a group or a faction that is actually going nowhere. I've said it over and over and over. We cannot cut ourselves into oblivion that slows the heart rate down where we can't recover. We can't do that. The other thing is just this, and here's the thing that bothers me, I guess, more than anything, is we almost say, if you had some significant cuts, then maybe they would do this over here. Why couldn't we put it in more easier words than we can say? And we could say, if you gave us the right to have enough scalps, or kill enough people, or hurt enough people, then we'd go along with something over here. In other words, if you want Alaska and I want the desert, let's land in Iowa. Well, if Iowa's the wrong place to land, we don't need to be in Iowa. All we need to do is come up with a way that we don't hurt ourselves beyond recovery, and come up with a way that gives us immediate jobs and real hope and rid of the drug epidemic and on a pathway to go somewhere. But the bottom line is just this. They can't get there without hurting you. And they know it. I've been in an auction by myself. I gave you a budget. I went and gave you another way to a budget. Now, let me tell you, we're in real trouble. And we don't need to have scalps to say, look what we did for y'all. We don't need to do that. We need to be good, mature people that are trying to come to a resolution together that works for everybody. I don't profess by any stretch of the imagination to have all the ideas. But so far, I'm the only one that's come up with ideas that are going to really take us somewhere. Now, I mean it. I mean it when I tell you over and over and over, I don't want anything from me. I'm not a politician. All I want is goodness for all of us. And they're not going to get you there, and they're going to try to use one-time money, or they're going to try to refinance our teachers' retirement fund that's going to kill us in the end, and our rate holders are downgrading us every day. Look, listen, we need a real plan, and we need to know we're in a hole. We need to be together. and we need to charge out of the hole to a land of hope together. Now, I'm waiting. We have no budget.